Part of Comiskey Park's legacy and enchantment is its roof. American League stars appropriately chose Comiskey Park's 75th anniversary season to stage the most awesome power display in the park's long history. Fans were treated to 8 roof shots in '85. Harold Baines's rooftop was merely a finishing touch to his finest professional season, highlighted by his first appearance in the All-Star game.
Canseco now, struck out, popped out, comes up hitting .260 with 19 homers, 68 RBIs, and he has struck out 98 times this season. Canseco, we talked about his batting practice prowess before. The flip side of that is that he feels he's gotten into some bad habits because he's been trying to put on a great show in BP. And he puts on a pretty good show during the game right here with a drive to left field and into the screen for a home run. Not your prototypical Canseco home run because that would have cleared the screen, but LaRussa will take it nonetheless. And that stills the crowd and makes it 5-1. And for the rookie, that's number 20, and it gives him 70 runs batted in.
Pretty good idea, though, that what kind of power he has. You see the hanging breaking ball, a little bit out in front, gets it right off the end of the bat, and still lifts it into the screen.
26.
As you said, not a prodigious home run, not a Ruthian clout, but it just gets in there.
Who's had a difficult time this season. There's Canseco.
Hey, Dad. Bye, Mom.
The A's, one of their few bright moments on the road this season. Enjoying things in the dugout. Well, Lala,
33 homers, knocking in 117 runs, becomes the first A's player to win the award since the team moved to Oakland. Canseco said he was surprised because basically in the city of Oakland they don't get very much media attention.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher presents the 7th inning stretch. Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst. This player received all A's as a rookie with Oakland in 1986, making the grade with a booming bat that earned him American League Rookie of the Year honors. Can you name him? Last year, Jose Canseco lived up to his advanced billing as one of the most imposing new power hitters in the majors. Just 21 years old when the '86 season began, Canseco finished 4th in the league in home runs with 33, 2nd in RBIs with 117, and tied for 2nd in game-winning RBIs with 14. Add them all up, and you have the league's Rookie of the Year, Oakland's Jose Canseco.
Well, a nice feature on the leadoff man in the 7th inning, Jose Canseco, who has a single, a triple, and a fly ball to center field.
Hey, Canseco. This is a 3-run shot going back. It is home run number 13 on the year for him. Meanwhile, watching all the homers go out is Steve Ontiveros.
Steve Ontiveros allowed but 2 base runners in 9 innings of work. Bring up Municipal Stadium. After an earlier double, McGuire is going to ride the knuckleballer Tom Candiotti to left center field. Number 26 later is followed by number 27. McGuire had 4 hits, 4 runs scored. He tied with George Bell for the Major League home run lead. 3-0 A's in the 7th when Jackson goes to right field. His 10th of the year, number 558 all time. Candiotti gives way in favor of Doug James. James, no luck either. Canseco ripped this 3-run job. Canseco a home run in the 9th as well. But first, take a look at the glove work by Jose. Jer, what's this? Oh, hey, Jose, a little slip and slide number. Steve Ontiveros all the way. The Indian fans can't bear to watch.
It was being set out on Oakland Thursday. It was Jose Canseco's 23rd birthday, and he celebrated in grand style in the bottom of the 8th inning. With the score still tied at 2, Canseco will blast his 15th home run of the season. Jose Canseco breaking the 2-2 tie with a solo home run. Following Canseco's home run, Mark McGuire and Carney Lansford singled to give the A's runners on first.
Dwayne Murphy then rips one deep to right field again off Bruce Hurst. This one doesn't quite make it into the seats, but it hits off the wall. That's good enough to bring in Canseco, and it's 4-0 A's out on top. Bottom of the 5th, 1 on, 4-1 Athletics. Mark McGwire, who else, cranks number 29 of the year, 2-run shot. 6-1 A's as he leads the majors in homers. And then the very next batter for Hurst is still in there. Jose Canseco, back-to-back shots as he takes this one the opposite way. His 16th homer, 4 RBIs on the day. The A's
17th home run of the season. This one into the right center field seats. Now, yesterday, you may recall, Canseco and McGwire hit back-to-back home runs. And again today, they did it. The order was reversed, though. McGwire hits it to the same spot in right center, his 30th of the season, and we're just now approaching the halfway point of the season. Now, in what is becoming a home run contest between these two, Canseco had another shot to the seats in the 6th, this one to left field, and this gave Oakland a 4-0.
Into the rotation of Dennis Oil Can Boyd for the Red Sox, but it also marked the continuation of long balls, courtesy of McGwire, who hit 1, and last year's rookie sensation, Jose Canseco, who chipped in with a pair.
And up in the air to right center field, deep. Burke's back, looking, it's gone. Home run. Way back into right center for Canseco's 17th home run of the year. 2-0 Oakland. To left field, immense. It is way back in the bleachers. Another home run for Canseco. 4-0. That is number 18.
Tony La Russa commenting this afternoon, or this morning actually, about what a good day player Canseco is. Didn't have any exact numbers with his pocket, but I'm sure with Latchman around and Dave Duncan around, the pitching coaches, and really the defensive type coach that Latchman is, and the charts that they keep, I'm sure that they have some numbers stored back off a computer someplace that would give you an idea of what kind of hitter Canseco is in the daytime. Of course, his damage to Hurst was in the daytime.
It goes deep. Forget it. Way out. And over everything. That ball's got to travel 450 feet. Home run Canseco. He's now hit in 6 straight games, and that's his first home run of this series. Quickly, 1-0 Oakland. Now that is a legitimate home run. Holy mackerel.
Starting to make up some ground on those numbers that he turned in last year. He got off to a start that didn't see him hit an awful lot of home runs, but the average was staying respectable. Starting to strike out a little bit more now, but he's also starting to make this kind of contact more often.
So Hurst, knowing about that one, that was gone from the time it left.
That well here in Detroit thus far. It's the only park that he has not hit one for the distance. Oh, he hits this one a ton. Deep to right center. This is off the wall on the fly, and Canseco will stop with a 2-bagger. 2-bagger for Canseco.
Just about tried to pull everything with the short left field. 415, 420 feet out there where he hits it very, very deep. And he just kind of inside. 6-2-0 Detroit. Tiger Stadium. The only American League park Jose Canseco had not hit a home run. Well, took care of that. His 20th, way up there.
Last night in Milwaukee, the A's hit from start to finish. But they didn't homer until late in the game when Jose Canseco drilled his 21st of the year with 2 on, helping the A's to a .500 record on this road trip with a 13-4 win.
This was a heck of a baseball game, and Bert Blyleven of Minnesota had a shutout going until Jose Canseco in the bottom of the 4th. This thing is as high as it is long, a major league home run, 1-0 Oakland. Top of the 6th, though, after the Twins had a man thrown out of the...
Oakland. Look at that smile. I don't blame you. I'd be laughing, too, if I ever hit one that far. I'd probably be hysterical. He hit that one right on the money. And Phil Bradley just turns around and watches it. Just about 10 rows from the top, maybe. Maybe not that far.
Scoreless in the 1st until Jose Canseco takes John Cerruti back. Watch the fan. Nice grab. 2-run homer, number 26 on the year by Canseco. It's 2-0. In the 3rd, Canseco again. And I'll tell you, he got off to a slow start, but isn't he humming now? 2 homers, 27 on the year, 3-1 Oakland.
And then ties for the American League lead with George Bell in home runs with
45. But the biggest shot of the night belonged to Jose Canseco, who pumped his 29th home run into the left field seats off Dale Mahorsic with 2 men aboard, and that blast gave Oakland a 6-5 win over the Rangers.
In the fourth, proved his average, as you can see, by 37 points. 1-1.
One of the big factors in improving that average was Mark McGwire. McGwire comes here, the press goes to him, and Canseco has just been coming out to the ballpark doing the job. In fact, it was odd. I asked Canseco what's the most often asked question. They say, what do you think of Mark McGwire? I said, Mark McGwire, what's your most often asked question? They say, what do you think of Canseco?
Yeah. Interesting, their hitting styles, too. Canseco has very much of an open stance, and when you see McGwire, you'll see him almost pigeon-toed, turning his left foot in. There's Mark McGwire on deck. So the two big guys in the attack are back-to-back. Steve Trout trying to hold Bernazard at first. 1 out. There you can see that style of Canseco. Breaking ball banged into left field. Base hit.
Center field, and Claudell Washington hardly had time to turn around. They were calling it a laser shot.
0-1 to Jose. And he hits a high fly ball into deep right center. Back goes Washington. Back goes Winfield. It's off the wall. Bouncing back with Washington in pursuit. And Canseco on his way with a 375-foot triple.
You're driving that ball. You're going the opposite way and really getting into it. He looked like he just swung late. That's the strength that he's got. Look at that. Fell back hitting that. He's not sure it's not in the seats when he hit it.
A monstrous shot. Winfield tried to leap in the air.
Walked in. It's 5-0. Seventh the game. Now 5-3 Oakland. Bernazard on base again. Jose Canseco hits a laser to center. Off the boards and Claudell Washington's glove. In comes Bernazard, and Jose hustles around second with a triple. 91 ribbies for Jose as the Yankees throw the ball around. They did